Hi gang, in this video we're going to be talking about this subject. It's no more lockdown, because that's what's about to hit the business owners of this United Kingdom and indeed the world. It's happening in Spain, happening in France, but I think we've got to come to the realisation we've got to live with this. I'm getting coronavirus fatigue. It's a sub-disease of coronavirus and I want to talk about it in this video. If you like stuff like this and you want to grow your business, please subscribe to this channel by clicking just below here. Click that notification bell so we notify you when we bring out great new content to grow your business, because that is what I'm passionate about. Gang, when you're going through this video, I'd love to know your views on this more than probably most videos that I've ever done. So please comment below when we're going through, because we don't want to be having another one of these bloody lockdowns. Here's the thing, right? I think our politicians, Boris Johnson, our chief medical advisor, and Patrick Vallance, this chief scientific officer, I think what they've done is they've become marketeers. There's these new restrictions for businesses that have come in. When you go to a restaurant right now, you can only use table service, you can't go up to the bar. The restaurants and licensed premises, pubs, etc. have got to be closed by 10 p.m. And the other big one is the rule of 6. I mean, there is a few others, but I don't think they're material for us to talk about on the channel today. Here's the thing, right? What's really changed so much as 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago? The rule of 6, the table service, and the 10 p.m. closing of the pubs. What I think the government have done is they've seen people relaxing too much. They're relaxed with coronavirus. They're coming up with these headlines, and we're already starting to see. I'm going to put a little picture of supermarkets right now. You can't buy pasta and flour again unless you come to my farm shop at Marsh Farm. You can find out about that at marshfarmfarmshop.co.uk. People are going crazy again because of the headlines that politicians are putting out there. But what we don't really think about, I think, from a politician's point of view, is the detrimental effect this has on businesses. Businesses like mine that operate in the hospitality and leisure sector. We can't book birthday parties at our indoor play centres right now. That's a third of our income gone. We've now got to work out how to do table service. The 10 p.m. thing doesn't matter for us. People are only allowed in groups of 6 in bubbles. Oh God, I'm trying to work out how to navigate my business through these choppy waters, and I was just starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I was just starting to see a way that I could protect my 450 staff, my 11 locations that our businesses operate of, and now because of these government headlines, which they're doing a typical marketing thing. I mean, what's changed? Pubs are closing at 10 p.m. You can only meet in groups of 6. You've got to make sure that there are more fines if you're not wearing a face covering. They were there before, really. They've just made the fines bigger. And table service. But because of these headlines, people have now started going to supermarkets, panic buying, working from home. You know, if you can work from home, please work from home if possible. So that means that you're not building culture with your work people. I'm just fed up with it, guys. And we need to now try and get back to normal as fast and as quick as possible. Otherwise, our economy is just going to go down the pan. Now, look, I made a video on Monday, the last video that I've made on the channel, put a quick link to it up here, about, wealth is just so important for health, because if you don't get people making money, don't have jobs, you don't have a strong economy, people start looking for extremism, they start looking to far right, far left groups, they start burglaries, crime rises, people feel insecure, then you get all the mental health problems, etc., etc., and we can't have that as business owners. So if you're worried about lockdown, let me just tell you some of the things that I'm doing, so in turn it can help you grow your business. We are doubling down on the revenue streams that we think won't be affected so much by a potential another lockdown. So for example, we're doubling down on our farm shop. We've just bought £1,000 worth of pasta, and we've got an order for another £5,000 worth of pasta, because we know that there's going to be, quite literally, us marketeers will call it, a hungry audience for this type of thing. We've bought winter plants and bedding plants, and we're expanding our garden range. We're going mad on our pumpkin picking village. Maybe Chuds, can you put some photos over this just to show people? We're building heavily on that. I bought 2 big tops. I'll show you the big tops. There'll be some overlay footage of going on there. So we're doubling down on the businesses that we think that won't be affected. I'm building a Christmas shop. Yes, indeed, a big shop, Christmas shop. A big top Christmas shop. Have you ever heard of such a thing? But that's what we're doing, because I know that retail won't be locked down, because it wasn't locked down before, and we're mixing it in with essential retail, food and beverage and stuff like that. People will come out to buy Christmas presents. We're making sure it's digitally easily to buy from us, so everything's online. We're tracking and tracing all of our customers. People come into our pumpkin picking village. Last year it was free to go to. We're charging people £3 to go into our pumpkin picking village this year. We're investing all of that into infrastructure so customers can be socially distanced, and people are paying it. Now, they wouldn't have done that last year. So there are these little pockets of opportunities if you look for the right opportunity. So what's the right thing to do? To summarize, make sure you've got revenue streams that people are going to still trade with you through another potential lockdown. Now, I wasn't ready on the last lockdown. I didn't have a farm shop. That's why I've invested invested in a farm shop because I predicted another lockdown might happen. I've set up the Christmas shop so we've got more income coming in. So if 70% of my business over there can't trade at full kilt and we get our indoor play centres closed down, and I've built 2 more day nurseries as well. Literally in the lockdown, I've built one in Ipswich, one in Cambridge, and we're starting to build another one in Eastbourne so that we know that those revenue streams come in. That's what you've got to do. You've got to pivot into profit where the profit is, because the money still exists in the world, it just goes in different places, and that's what I'm doing. Little plug here, by the way. Look at this little plug. Little plug for my Entrepreneurs University. You can become a member and try all the tips, strategies and tactics that I use to coach people. It only costs $49.99 a month, but you can try it free for 14 days. That's my coronavirus gift to you. All you need to do is go to jamessinclair.net, and there is a link in the video description as well, but you can have me coach you in your business on a weekly basis. Well, there you go, guys. I mean, it's just a quick little update from me. If you're seeing MPs, if you're seeing leaders of our countries, please tell them we need to get back to normal now. Please tell them, come on, help us get our businesses back to normal. The financial support is going in the wrong directions as well. People that should be getting grants that shouldn't be getting grants, and businesses that are really struggling are not getting them. I am campaigning quite heavily for the leisure and hospitality sector. People that I'm talking to, we're speaking to DCMS, that's the Department of Culture, Media and Sport, to try and help our sectors. Tough times, gang, tough times. And I'll say this again, if you can get a bounce back loan or a Sybil's loan and you don't think you need it right now, just get it, bank it, and then if you don't need it, pay it back. You've got no fees, no interest, no repayments for 12 months. So insure your business, gang. Get that cash in the bank, because I think this time round, if this carries on, the next 6 months are going to be really difficult until we get to spring. I really see some troubles down the road, but still huge opportunities for entrepreneurial people that think right, that invest in their brain, invest in their mindset to grow their business. Just be aware of the pitfalls and the challenges. Hope you like this video. Let me know what you're doing in your business to protect yourself against the challenges. Have you got a bounce back loan? Have you got a Sybil's loan? Have you put it aside just in case? I think that's a prudent thing to do. Let me know in the comments so I can read them through, and I'll do my best to reply. I'm James Sinclair. To your continued success. Bye-bye.